The Chamber's contact with the Chamber radio series is brought to you by Chamber member SFX. Strictly FX, your #1 special effects provider and events rental company. Providers of special effects, party lighting, screens, and much more. Contact us at 747-4739 or 762-4739. Enliven your event. The Chamber now presents Contact with the Chamber, featuring President Munilal Lalchan. Visit our website at www.chamber.org.tt for all our programs.
As part of the democratic national budget process, the Chamber submits our annual recommendations reflective of private sector views to the Ministry of Finance and the Economy. Our recommendations have evolved to include not only fiscal measures, as is common with the national budgets, but also critical policy matters that affect the business environment and economic growth. Working with our members, we have developed our 2014-2015 recommendations in the key priority areas of economic growth, job creation, competitiveness, and innovation, crime, law and order, and Tobago development. One of the key issues affecting our business competitiveness and economic growth is labor availability. While there is the political value of social programs such as the Unemployment Relief Program and CPEP, the reality is that they are heavily competing with the private sector for sustainable labor, with many businesses in the retail, tourism, and manufacturing sectors finding themselves paying well above the minimum wage in addition to other benefits. We strongly believe that the resources and transfers that fund these programs can be better utilized if they are redirected to more productive and educational activities that promote sustainable growth and new job creation. The Chamber has held focus groups and meetings with the private sector and Ministry of Labour in an effort to alleviate the situation. Unfortunately, our members continue to lament the lack of available labour and, where labour is available, poor work ethic. This challenge requires a collective approach to consider the various recommendations put forward by the Chamber, which include the full implementation and expansion of the categories under the CSME regime and the review of immigration policies and the relevant legislation to treat with the need for seasonal workers, such as in the tourism industry. Additionally, in our budget recommendations, we continue to ask for value for money as it relates to government expenditure. When billions of dollars are allocated to an initiative, it must be assessed to determine any positive returns on the investment. Government funding for tertiary education has certainly delivered in making it more accessible to the population, and the Chamber acknowledges its value to the country's social and economic development. However, while enrollment in tertiary programs has increased, so too has underemployment, which underscores the fact that value for money is not being realized. The GATE funding for 100% of undergraduate tuition expenses should be granted to students on a needs basis, with the amount of assistance students are eligible to receive calculated based on their financial circumstances. The subsidization of any tertiary program should also be based on the country's current and future needs, and funding should be directed towards programs that are aligned to the country's diversification thrust and away from areas that are oversaturated. The Chamber looks forward to the delivery of a national budget that is in the best interest of the sustainable development of our national economy and society. Immediately following this, we will discuss these and other issues in our upcoming annual post-budget analysis meeting on September 9, 2014 at the Trinidad Hilton, where the featured speaker will be the Honorable Minister of Finance and the Economy. We encourage all to register now and to be part of the national discussion on our budget. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening. The Trinidad and Tobago Chamber of Industry and Commerce means business in Trinidad and Tobago and beyond. Thank you to our member Strictly FX. Please visit our website at www.chamber.org.tt to hear this program again and follow us on Facebook.
The Chamber's contact with the Chamber radio series is brought to you by Chamber member SFX. Strictly FX, your number one special effects provider and events rental company. Providers of special effects, party lighting, screens, and much more. Contact us at 747-4739 or 762-4739. Enliven your event.